Tonight, the city of Columbia swore in its newest members of council, including a new mayor. Voters chose Barbara Buffaloe to be the city's next leader. I sat down with her to talk about her new role and what she hopes you know about her, including her thoughts on trash. So, second female mayor in the city's history.
Yeah, about time, right? This is the thing, yeah. So this is the first time we've ever had a majority of women on Columbia City Council. And, you know, women make up over 51% of our community in gender population. And so to think that we haven't had that representation was surprising to me.
What do you hope people know about you?
Well, I hope that they know that I'm always going to be authentically me. They know that they can bring their issues or concerns to me. And they know they can bring their joys and their celebrations.
What would you say to the voters who did not vote for you?
Yeah. So I will still listen to you, and I still want to know, how can I help make your life better?
So moving forward, what do you think is the city's biggest challenge?
Right now, one of the biggest challenges we have is actually something you're seeing at a national level, and it's kind of there's a us versus them that's happening, and so that's one of our biggest challenges, is help kind of getting out of the national rhetoric that's happening and really making people focus on Columbia.
So when you say us versus them, are you talking about government versus constituents?
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, there's both that, or there's also like if you're either for something or against. Roll carts is a perfect example, Emily, right? It's either for or against. In reality, there's always that middle ground, and there's always like, what is the intent? What is it that we actually want to be focusing on? And it's good professional service.
Is there any specific solution you are hoping that's brought to the table by city staff when it comes to trash?
So I think, when you look at other communities, they do often have a hybrid approach, right? Because you have to understand that every neighborhood might be different. And so figuring out what works best for our neighbors and asking the employees what they think will work out is what I'm hoping to see.
So the role of mayor and council members, it's not a full-time gig, you know, with
It's not paid.
Yeah, this is a volunteer position.
Right.
So what's the motivation for you?
The motivation for me is that I really do love Columbia, and I have not given up hope yet. You know, I think we've seen, national politics, people not necessarily being the best version of themselves. And I joke that I'm a rational optimist. You know, I'm not going to just blindly jump off the cliff. But I have to hope that we can help repair some of the relationships that have been broken, and that we can actually build a better future for our kids.